This is a spiritual conversation between Bijoy Krishna Goswami and Shankarnath. It was a serene afternoon in Nabadvip, and the sacred Ganga flowed peacefully under the golden rays of the sun. Bijoy Krishna Goswami sat under an old peepal tree, absorbed in meditation, while his disciple, Shankarnath, sat nearby, his heart restless with doubt. After a long silence, Shankarnath finally spoke. Guruji, I have been troubled by a question for many days. People say that everything that happens to us is due to our past karma. But if that is true, then why do good people suffer while the wicked seem to prosper? Where is the justice in this? Bijoy Krishna Goswami opened his eyes and smiled gently. He picked up a mango seed lying nearby and placed it in Shankarnath's palm. Tell me, my child, if you plant this seed today, will you get mangoes tomorrow? Shankarnath looked at the seed and replied, No, Guruji. It will take years for the tree to grow and bear fruit. The Guru nodded. Exactly. Just as a mango tree takes time to bear fruit, the results of our karma also do not come immediately. Some actions bear fruit quickly, while others take lifetimes. But no action, good or bad, ever goes unrewarded. The three types of karma. Shankarnath listened carefully but was still puzzled. Then, Guruji, does this mean everything in my life is already decided? Do I have no control over my destiny? Bijoy Krishna Goswami chuckled softly. No, my child, karma is not just about fate, it is also about choice. There are three types of karma that shape our lives. 1. Sanchita karma, accumulated karma. These are the impressions of past lifetimes, stored like seeds waiting to sprout. 2. Prarabdha karma, karma being experienced now. This is the part of our karma that has already started bearing fruit, our current joys and sufferings. 3. Kriyamana karma, new actions we create. These are the choices we make now, which will shape our future. The Guru then asked, if a farmer has planted bitter seeds in his field, is he doomed to only harvest bitterness forever? Shankarnath thought for a moment and then said, No, Guruji. He can plant sweet seeds in another part of the field, and in time, he will have a better harvest. Bijoy Krishna Goswami smiled. That is the secret, my child. We cannot change the past karma that is already ripening, but we can plant new seeds of good karma today. The more we fill our lives with righteous actions and devotion, the more we change our destiny. The story of the two merchants. To explain further, the Guru narrated a story. Once, there were two merchants, one was honest and devoted to God, while the other was greedy and cruel. The first merchant suffered from great misfortunes, his business failed, his family faced hardship, and he was constantly cheated by others. The second merchant, despite his wicked ways, was rich and respected by society. Shankarnath interjected, Guruji, this is exactly what troubles me. Why did the honest man suffer while the wicked one thrived? Bijoy Krishna Goswami continued, but listen to what happened next. Over time, the first merchant, despite his suffering, remained honest, continued his prayers, and never stopped helping others. Slowly, his fate changed, he started earning wealth, his family prospered, and he became known as a great saint. Meanwhile, the greedy merchant, who had been enjoying his past good karma, began to face the consequences of his evil deeds. His wealth was stolen, his friends abandoned him, and he died alone in misery. The Guru looked at Shankarnath and said, You see, my child, the first merchant was simply burning off his past karma, and because he did not create more bad karma, his future became bright. The second merchant, on the other hand, was only spending the results of his past good deeds while accumulating new bad karma. Eventually, he had to face his downfall. Shankarnath bowed his head in deep thought. Guruji, I understand now. No one can escape the fruits of their actions. But if that is true, then how can one ever become free from karma? Bijoy Krishna Goswami smiled and placed his hand on Shankarnath's head. That, my child, is where bhakti, devotion, comes in. Just as fire can burn away even the hardest of wood, chanting the holy names of the Lord can burn away lifetimes of karma. He then softly chanted, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The very air seemed to vibrate with divine energy. When we surrender to Krishna and chant his name with love, he wipes away our past karma, just as the sun melts away the morning mist. The path of devotion is the highest path because it frees us from the endless cycle of birth and death. The final realization. Tears welled up in Shankarnath's eyes as he folded his hands. Guruji, I now understand. Karma is real, but through righteous actions and devotion, we can shape our destiny. From today, I will not complain about my difficulties. I will use them as an opportunity to grow in faith. Bijoy Krishna Goswami blessed his disciple and said, Yes, my child. Walk the path of bhakti, chant the holy names, and you will see how Krishna himself takes care of you. No karma is stronger than his mercy. As the evening deepened, Shankarnath sat by the Ganga, chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And for the first time, he felt a great burden lifting from his heart, the burden of doubt, of fear, of karma itself. He had finally found the way to true freedom. Moral of the story. 1. Every action creates karma, but its effects take time to ripen. 2. We cannot change past karma, but we can create a better future with righteous actions. 3. No one escapes the results of their deeds, but devotion to Krishna can burn away karma completely. 4. Surrendering to the Lord and chanting his holy name is the fastest way to liberation. 5. Difficulties in life are just past karma playing out. Accept them with faith and devotion, and you will rise above them. Chant, serve, surrender, and karma will no longer bind you. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Radhe.